So we finished our hike, and then we thought, well, we're really thirsty, and so let's go to the next town. And we looked at our little phones, and there was no Uber, so there was a young couple getting into their car, and we asked them to drive us 2 miles south to Southfields, which is where we are now. So we did that, knowing the bus was going to be still another hour and a half. And, but there's, a post office and a gas station, and that's about it.
There's no bus sign. There's no nothing.
So
all it says is this route that intersects Highway 17. So we're sitting in a parking lot next to a building that's closed.
Yeah.
Across from a hair salon that's also closed. Drinking our beers from the gas station. Mine's actually margarita. Do as you do. And we have an hour before this bus comes that we have to flag down. The one working street light that we can assess, because I saw another one that was broken, is the one we will stand under and wave down a bus if it gets too dark. But we probably should be okay because it's in 40 minutes from now.
And it's extra questionable because, so there's no signage as to where the bus stop is. And then also on the timetable we have from Port Authority, they just give an intersection, which is not the same intersection we stopped at on the incoming bus. So now, because we stopped near the post office, so now we're like, oh no, what do we do? So yeah, we're just going to wave our hands and hope that the bus stops for us, even if that's not the appropriate bus stop. Next time, we were talking about maybe taking the train, because the train has to stop at the station. But the train wouldn't go to where we went today. So, but maybe you all will rent a car, and you won't have this problem.
If you do the same trek that we did, which links in the description below. We'll have everything that we did on this hike today. So, anyway.
Cheers!
Cheers. I heard chickens. And the rooster.
Okay, awesome.
On one side or the other, but it's usually up here. So I don't even think you have to be in the Bolero. I think it'll stop right up here on this road. I think it's sometimes it is the Red Apple Rest. So did you pass an old abandoned restaurant thing at some point?
It's right by the post office, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So sometimes the bus stops at that Red Apple Rest. And sometimes it stops up here depending on where it's going into New York.
Okay.
Into New York?
Yeah.
Into New York, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Sometimes the Red Apple Rest, sometimes there. You can check it that Bolero. If you go down the street and cross over, go right to the Bolero, be very careful.
Yeah, thank you.
And then you can then he'll tell you. He usually knows where the bus will stop.
Awesome.
Perfect, thanks.
Thank you so much. Awesome, thank you.
Bye. Bye. Sometimes you have to ask the friendly neighbors from their upstairs window where the bus will stop.
Mm-hmm. She was super nice.
Go slow, damn it. Small town life.
It's okay though.
So we have made our rounds through
Southfields.
basically all of Southfields.
We have our tickets.
It only took us about 30 minutes to explore on foot the entire town.
And we did check in back with the Bolero where we initially stopped to get our beverages of adult choice. And
I got a refill.
He did get a refill. And then we verified that the corner of Orange Country Turnpike or something like that, and Route 17 is in fact the southbound bus stop.
And he did tell us we must flag the bus down.
That's true.
Because although it passes through here and this can be a stop, and our tickets say it's a stop.
Southfield.
Says Southfield to New York, and the tickets on the way here said the same.
Correct.
Well, the opposite. New York to Southfield. It is a place that you have to tap the driver on the shoulder to stop at and flag it down to get back on. So, here we are.
know if you ever do it. And we learned, when we were hitchhiking, we learned that there is a bus service that's offered from Tuxedo. So if you want to take the train to Tuxedo and then take a bus up to the trailhead, that might be a safer option in the future.
Which is run by hikers in the summer. So there's really no official information, and we don't know what their hours are or how regular or what their rates are.
That's all I just want to say.
The traffic here is exhilarating. Hey, if we can't get the bus, We could rent a U-Haul to go home.
True.
With the whole backpack in the back. 1995. It says in town.
That's not very far.
That is like around the corner.
We've already walked it twice, actually. All right, here we go.
We think this is the bus. We hope this is the bus. I don't know. It says Coach USA. Maybe that's not the bus.
Unless it isn't, it's stopping.
It doesn't look like it's stopping. All right, let's wait for another bus.
Let me see. Not really.
I did. I waved it down. It did not turn, or she didn't even look
It
at me.
was weird that it was in the speeding zone, but I just...
Speeding zone?
I think that was the fast lane, but I think that was it. So why else would there be a coach bus going down here?
I don't know, an empty one. Let's wait a few more minutes and we'll find out.
Okay.
All right, so we have learned, despite friendly neighbors and the gas station attendant, buses are unreliable and hard to flag down on stops that are not listed or posted. Well, they are listed, they're just not posted. We tried to flag the one down that we thought was 3 minutes late. Now it is 6 minutes late. We'll still wait. We'll see what happens. There is no Uber and there is no Lyft available in this area at this time, which is the end of June of 2017. So ride sharing is out. Hitchhiking is in. So it's looking more and more like the Lemon Squeezer is a rent-a-car thing, but we'll report back in when we get better information.
True.
All right. Meanwhile, we'll wait for a bus that we're hoping is just late and see what happens. We've given up.
So now we're kind of like hoodlums.
So here's the deal. If you use Google on your phone to walk to Tuxedo, which is 1.2 or 1.1 miles south of here, it says it'll take you 4 hours because it's going to take you on roads that are walker and hiker friendly.
Really far away.
Very far. You're going to draw a big circle to get to where you need to be. Because to walk the highway would just be dangerous. So we're going to do something more dangerous, and we're going to walk on these railroad tracks, which lead us directly to Tuxedo, which we figure we can get to in about 25 minutes. There's a park and ride there that the bus stops at no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And a train station, so.
And a train station, so there's two options. We understand this is a little unorthodox for anyone that might be trying to follow our directions, but yep. This is what we're doing because the bus did not stop when we flagged it down. And you watched me flag it down. I waved at it, but it was in the left lane and it wouldn't come over. So it was either out of service or the bus that we needed was greater than 20 minutes early or greater than almost 20 minutes later. So, we're going to the other side. So we're following railroad tracks to the next town.
For us, see, there's a path for hoodlums.
There is a path. I think this is mostly for cars, but that doesn't mean we can't walk on it. So we are, and now we're going.
Woohoo!
We're not stranded yet.
Not stranded.
So here we go. Hey, look, there's a bus. I bet it's going north. But they won't stop if we flag them down. Oh, he waved at us.
Are you really?
He waved at us.
Oh my god.
Oh, but you won't stop if you're going south. Anyway.
Different person. You never know who you're going to get that.
Hey, maybe we'll catch him in 3 hours when we're still stranded.
In hours. It's being dramatic.
Anyway.
Little state. But what do you mean I'm going to figure it out.
We have discovered a fly fisher in the river. So we've gone away from the railroad tracks. We're heading up this the overpass bridge to go to the park and ride for Tuxedo, which is just as barren as the last town.
He hasn't even been there. He doesn't know. There's a sushi
It looks
place
this
there.
way.
It can't be that barren if there's a sushi place.
We'll see.
Tuxedo Park and Ride is Route 17 and 17A. I don't have a map.
So Tuxedo is north of here by 2 miles. South of here by 2 miles, sorry. But the park and ride the bus did stop at, which is on the other side of this bridge. It says on the map
What?
that it stops here.
Yes. 17 and 17A at the Park and Ride. Tuxedo
Perfect.
at 8:44.
What time? 8:44, which is in 14 minutes. Looks like a park and ride.
What an adventure!
All right, so we will settle for 14 more minutes. I hope this bus is on time, and I hope it stops.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've come here to read to you this sign, which is a very important public announcement. This property is part of Palisades Interstate Park. Please take all your refuse out with you. There is no refuse pickup. So, I regret to inform you that my friends have left a garbage bag with their garbage about. And they've clearly been uninformed of the policy here at this interstate park. How terrible. I don't like buses.
So Lauren was very nervous about doing this hike by herself.
I was nervous.
Because
bus stops are negotiable and train stops are not. Oh, I'm so angry. Sorry.
What time is this bus supposed to be here?
No.
Now it's 8:51.
I know.
Where's the bus thing?
I'm looking.
Nothing. Hike north to go to the motel. What does the thing say?
Go from Tuxedo to New York. It's at 8:47. Oh, 8:44 from here.
8:44. Eight minutes ago.
But it could be late.
It could be late. How long should we wait?
20 minutes, 15.
Where's the train?
2 miles south.
2 miles south. We might be hiking more rails. We will see. Alright. So we've called the number to find out about the bus. That is now almost 15 minutes late. What have you found?
Nothing.
What happened when you called the number?
Oh. I called them and they closed at 5, and they said some various lines that may have had delays, but none were included in this one.
We waited 20 minutes after its arrival time, greater than a half an hour. So we're gonna cross Highway 17 and walk 2 miles south to Tuxedo.
Just kidding.
We've got a flashlight in the bag, we've got phones, we've got
Good attitudes.
plenty of battery life. It's 9:51. We're almost to Tuxedo. I think we're gonna walk into the railroad station soon. Still following the tracks. It's quite dark. Warning to all, no matter what time of day you are hiking, you should always bring a flashlight. At least one. Just in case. Headlamp is good as well. Right?
Agreed. Definitely.
We usually do. We rarely need to use them, but in this case, we're very glad that we have one. Off of the railroad tracks, we found this crosswalk, and there is the railroad station. So now we're gonna walk down the sidewalk as if we haven't been walking down the railroad tracks for 2 hours to see if we can catch a train. We're looking up railroad times to find out when the next train comes.
Yep.
And it looks like we can buy,
We should buy them here.
yeah, New Jersey Transit tickets here. There's kiosks.
Shouldn't have bought round trip bus tickets.
It's all right. We got 2 one-way tickets. Well, actually, yeah, one-way tickets to New York. We'll see if the train comes.
Right.
It's here. We've made it on the train. And thank God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On the way back to the city.
10:45 p.m. It's all good. We'll make it alive. We are at Secaucus Junction. I don't know. I'm not from here. Anyway, we should be taking a train in a minute ago. This is more established, though. There's people dancing to the music.
Oh, are there?
Yeah. And she was. Now they're hugging.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch now, and many trains go from here to New York, so we're super
And then
close.
a train home, so everything is fine.
We made it home before the sun came up.
Well, I'd hope so.
Just saying.
But you're right. We should be home by 1 a.m. Do not be discouraged. The hike was great. Just rent a car. Everything will be better.
Right, or go take something with a train. Trains are better, I think.
The train doesn't stop there.
Or
to
if you
start
find
it,
out
though.
where all the bus stops are from somebody who knows. Because we don't know.
Because clearly, standing on the side of the road where the website says to stop and flagging down a bus doesn't work.
Nope.
In 2 different stops.
Yep.
For 2 different buses that we waited well after they were supposed to arrive. So if anyone has any suggestions for that, let us know. Because we need to know for more hikes in the future.
Attention, Secaucus Junction upper level passengers. The New Jersey Transit 1151 inbound Montclair, Boonton line to Penn Station, New York is expected to arrive on track A in approximately 8 minutes. Attention, Secaucus Junction upper level passengers. Now arriving on track B is the New Jersey Transit 1151 outbound train to Montclair State, making stops at Newark, Broad, Wansesing Avenue, Bloomfield, Glen Ridge, Bay Street, Walnut Street, Washington Avenue, Upper Montclair,
Avenue.
Mountain Avenue, Montclair, and then SU. Please stand back from the yellow line and please watch the gap while boarding the train.
Stephen Hawking works here. I didn't know. That was the worst computer-generated voice I've heard in a very long time. It's not even our track, and it's not on the track that he just said it was going to be on. He said track A.
He said B. Track
Oh, I thought he
A's
said
are
track A.
Train 8 minutes, he said.
Well, either way, we'll be home soon. So we're back in New York, and we're waiting for the subway, running local tonight, but we made it home.
We
So
did. No hotels or motels.
no hotels. We did actually get home with the last train from upstate, basically. But we made it, and we're here. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. Bye.